Hello, good evening, everyone. Happy Wednesday. So, I have a question for all my government contracting businesses out there. Are you leaving money on the table? So, what does that mean? So, that means are you responding back to sources sought notices? The government puts those out there as market research for them to see what companies can provide those services and help them solve those problems. And if you're not responding to those, you're leaving money on the table. And why I say that is because you're putting yourself out in front of them and letting them know you're interested and you're capable of helping them. And this is how you can show those capabilities. So that's what we're going to talk about this evening is being able to respond back to those sources sought notices. My name is Billy Welchman. I'm the CEO of Core Solutions Group, where we help our clients do more with less. So for sources sought notices, like I said, they are for market research purposes. They're looking to see what companies are out there or maybe what set-asides they need to use. And it's also a way for you to keep getting in front of the contracting officer or the contracting specialist, as well as potentially the program manager as well. So when you are interacting with these people consistently, and they're going to get to know you. And we all know in business, people do business with people they know, like, and trust. So your goal is to help us so they know you, and then eventually they're going to get to where they're going to like and trust you. So this is why you want to respond back to those sources sought notices. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to come in. I'm going to show you some sources sought notices that you can respond back to in our GovCon Core Apps. Share my screen. Get logged in. All right, so we're going to go into federal opportunities. This is fed straight from sam.gov. Let me clear this out. Our system automatically is set up for the current NAICS code that you have plugged in for your business, or NAICS code. You can have multiple. So I'm just going to actually clear that out. We're going to see what we've got out there. So it looks like we have 1,200 sources sought notice. So I'm just going to do a quick search. That's what I love about our system. You can do a very quick search on it. All right, so let's kind of scroll through. You're going to kind of see different items out there. Looks like they have a courier service out in Albuquerque. Looking for regulating valves, flume tank studies, water sediment removal. And when I say the government buys everything, they buy everything. More court reporter services. Okay. So the one thing about sources sought notices, the government's going to tell you typically what they want. And so we're just going to go through, I'm going to do another quick search. Let's see what's out there for woman-owned small businesses. All right. Okay, it looks like they've had one out for this, the AFFSC support services. Looks like they posted it back in November of 23. They're looking at a deadline of 1 year later. So you know what? We're just gonna look at this, see what it is. So this is gonna link straight into sam.gov. Okay, you do not have to be logged into sam.gov. Our system will automatically take you to that solicitation. I do recommend that you get logged in, because if you come across an opportunity that you're interested in, you want to be able to follow it here, and that way you can get updated notices and all that. You can see though, there have been no actions to this contract. To view most recent, please click here. We're actually going to ignore that at the moment, because I want to take you through and I want to show you what a typical source is sought. So as you can see, it's for woman-owned small business set aside, and they say, it's not going to be awarded. You're not making any awards, and do not submit a quote or provide a cost. Okay, so they're telling you exactly what they don't want right now. And, as you scroll through, you're going to see they actually want it through a capability statement. They outlined exactly what they want in that capability statement. So you're going to build a capability statement to answer these questions that they're asking for. And that's going to give you a response date. And down here is what's called a PWS, or performance of work statement. That's going to outline exactly what's in or what's required, what the government's looking for. And you're going to utilize that document to help answer these questions and build your capability statement around that. So that is one example. Another example is, we're just going to go back, let's find another one. Let's look at this one. Okay, some of these, it'll be capability statements. Other ones, you could create a proposal for them, and you may or may not want to put pricing. I have heard that sometimes the government will do a direct award to contractors if they really like their response to the sources sought notices. Okay, so again, you're just kind of scrolling through. This one's in New Jersey. And this is kind of what they're doing, what they're looking for. Tells you what the contractor is going to be responsible for. Okay, and then they give you additional information. So with this one, you can provide a capabilities brief or capability statement. Typically for these that don't say capability statement, I actually either provide a capabilities brief that showcases our capabilities, and I cater it specifically to this contract, or I would write up a proposal for it to submit so they can actually see how we would tackle this. So those are just a couple of the options out there for you to try. And that's all we have this evening as far as sources sought notices and not leaving money on the table for government contracting. Thanks again for joining me this evening. Please like, share, and follow our page. We're here every Wednesday evening doing government contracts, and companies navigate through that at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And if you're interested in learning more about our web application, GovCon Core Apps, there you can visit our website. It's scrolling along the bottom. It's available through our own platform, govconcoreapps.com, or you can also access it through SB Moneyflow as well. So thanks again for watching. I hope you have a great day.